I see Brahms as a composer that was never really wanting to let people to see everything inside of him. What we discover in Brahms is purely in the music. This exercise of listening to a work of music without thinking that it's about someone else, it immediately allows me to put myself in this music. The symphony is based on this idea of the F-A-F motive. It's only in F-dur for 1 second, and then immediately it departs. We are thrown in the middle of the tornado, in the middle of the storm, because of the syncopation in the lower strings that is giving us this feeling of restlessness. Pa-pam, pam, 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 pam. And then you have, on top of this, you have the heroic melody, pa-rim, pam, pa-pam, that really is just so full of life and energy. And then underneath you have the darkness of the harmonic line that arrives somewhere differently, completely. And the combination of these three gestures together give us the feeling without any description, gives us the feeling that Brahms wants us to have. And I think this is the mystery of Brahms. One of the clues that always helps me interpret Brahms's music is to look for these two words that appear in every composition that I know of Brahms's. The idea of espressivo versus the idea of dolce. So I like to think dolce is a color and espressivo is a feeling. The way that you hear in the cello line, it begins with espressivo, which has this beautiful drive and direction, and then the character of the melody changes immediately at the point where he writes dolce, and then it becomes transparent. There is a lot of innovation in Brahms's music as well, while paying tribute to the past. So instead of a scherzo, instead of something very fast, he brings in this beautiful, soft, and very intimate third movement. I always feel in this movement like I'm not able to walk on actual ground, but that I have to float in order not to disturb the beauty. The last movement begins again with the same kind of direction. And immediately we find a Brahms that had just completed the Hungarian dances. And what better way to arrive at the true inner peace and the true inner joy than to bring back the idea of this chorale that, for me, it feels a little bit like a benediction. I have struggled many years trying to understand the things that other people have found in Brahms's music. And Brahms needs to be personal, because that's the point of Brahms. It's a personal conversation. And the answers for you are only yours, but they're only valid for you as well. That's the beauty of Brahms's music, because it's not meant to represent one thing. It's meant to represent everything.